Good morning, you guys. Lexi here, and I've been advised to start recording videos like this, so let's try them and see what happens. Basically, people have asked me to just record stuff that happens to me on a daily life because I am so funny. So we shall try that. So the first story I want to bring to you is kind of a combination of work stuff. I think this was about 2 weeks ago. One of my coworkers, the guy who sits right next to me, his name is Mike. He is a younger black male, and so he listens to mostly rap and hip hop and R&B. Well, I listen to mostly rock and pop. So he was like, "Hey, I bet I can name 10 rock bands." I'm like, "Okay, go ahead." So he names about 8. Then he starts to get a little hung up. But he named Blink-182, Green Day, Guns N' Roses, stuff like that. He called Metallica metallic, which was hilarious. Yeah, it's metallic. But then he kind of gets stuck on 8. So he's from Iowa, right? So, and we've been talking about this band that I'm fixing to name a couple of weeks ago. Because I was introduced to a song because I'm starting to get into this band. But anyway, so I'm like, Iowa. And he's like, Iowa. And he thinks and he thinks and he thinks and he's like, oh, corn. And I was like, okay, that wasn't what I was going with, but okay, I'll accept it. I guess Iowa has corn, which makes you think of the band Corn, but okay. So then I'm like, Des Moines. And, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not taking my teeth. He's like, Alex, it's Des Moines. The S is silent. So I go. Sorry, you just heard the cats running. So I go, so is it supposed to be lip knot? So that was one of the funny things that happened the other day at work. And then what happened, I think it was last Friday. I mean, this past Friday or Saturday, I can't remember. Yeah, it was this past Saturday. So I'm looking at the guy who sits catty corner for me. His name is Daryl. Got another funny story with that too. He's telling me, he's like, you know, we're exchanging stories like every other morning, and he's like, you know, Alexi, you really need to start recording these. Like you have enough of your own, but if you ever run out, you know, there's a bunch of people that have stories that you could, you know, tell, and you tell them so funny. I'm like, okay, you know, I thought about it for a minute, and I looked him dead in the face, and I go, my coworker Daryl, I look him dead in the face and I go, that's a great idea, Mike. And he looked, took his glasses off and he's like, Mike! So, yeah. And it was like, as soon as I said Mike, the door opened and Mike comes in with pizza. So it was like this weird premonition. I was like, yeah. But that one was really hilarious. Sorry, my piercing itches. Looks like it has healed pretty well. And yeah. So then the other day, we're talking about middle names. And I'm not going to give you my middle name. No. But Mike's middle name he says is Uriel. And we're like, okay, how do you spell that? Uriel. It's like U-R-E-A-L, Uriel? Uriel? And so that's what I was just goofing off with him, like, Uriel? And so then our big boss comes over and he's all like, how do you spell it? And so they're like, U-R-I-E-L-L-E. And he's like, that's not Uriel, that's Uriel. And I'm like, oh my god, Uriel, like the Little Mermaid. Like, you're Uriel, the big merman. So we were having fun with that, and then Daryl moves in and he's like, well, my name isn't spelled the way normal Daryl gets spelled because my grandma couldn't pronounce it or couldn't spell it, so it got written down how she pronounced it, which was derail. So now we have the joke of derail and Uriel. So yeah, that's some of the things we were talking about at work. And yeah, that is it for this episode of, I don't know, what shall we call this? Daily story times with Lexi? I don't know. You tell me. Yeah, and I have a lot of dating stories that are just like, oh my god. But yeah. Okay, well, if you like this, please let me know in the comments. I will make some more, and I will see you guys later. Bye!